Need a little cough medicine.
Well, hello, everybody.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Another episode of Friday Night Breaks. We are at episode 292.
290.
Ever approaching that?
We're gonna hit another milestone here.
300.
Wow.
300
That's insane.
coming soon. Soon. It'll be here soon. Well, actually not soon. Well, sometime next year. Yeah. So another week of Friday Bricks. I'm not wearing the shirt this week. I've already been sketched in purple, so I'm good. I'm good for that. I haven't been wearing it. I'll wear it closer to 300. I should be wearing it today, but there weren't a lot of people walking around this morning. I would be, hopefully there'd be some Oregon people maybe wandering around since the NCAA regional women's volleyball is here in town. The Badgers took down Penn State last night in 4 sets. I think they played Oregon on Saturday. Oregon took down Purdue, I think. Yes, Hope was spelled in Minecraft. Actually, that is Hope Castle, rebuilt in glass blocks in Minecraft. It's in the realm that I currently play with, Hoosier, Haley, and all that. So and it has been rebuilt in ice on a different...
Are you going to make a Hope Castle in Fortnite now?
Maybe. I mean, I got to look at that and see that. I don't know. We'll see.
I go Fortnite.
Maybe. I'll have to check into that because, I mean, like I've been playing too much games other than the Minecraft. I need to build a little bit. I've got stuff I need to get built, unfortunately. Do need to build. Other than that, so yeah. So I don't know what I'll do tonight. I did bring my Alpine Lodge or whatever. I brought that from the storage. We'll see if I get built that. So Larry, what are you working on tonight?
I am going to be wrapping presents. We have our DENLUG holiday party tomorrow.
We have ours on Sunday. I don't know if I'll do it or not. I haven't thought about it. So,
if any DENLUGgers are watching, you get to see what's under the wrapping paper.
Oh,
but it doesn't matter because nobody knows what they're going to get. So
it's like Secret Santa stuff.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's gonna get a random draw. That's gonna designate which present they're gonna get because it's tough. We've got all these leftover sets that are like all the high value sets we don't give out during the year. So, and we're not gonna part them out. So lucky people get them at Christmas time.
Oh.
So we have we have a globe. We have a Statue of Liberty. There's a big old Monkey Kid set.
Nice.
Monkey Kid.
So yeah, I'll be gonna get all that stuff ready for tomorrow. And then after the meeting, there's like a dozen people that are coming over to my house to sort project support for our castle collab. That'll be fun. So I got 13 boxes of Lego out in my garage that we're going to be.
Parts and parts and parts.
So many parts.
I got to start building mine.
Parts.
I got to start building ours for WISLUG. I haven't built it yet. I got the parts sitting out in storage, but I haven't started building our thing. We'll have a test run at Milwaukee, so that's kind of nice. So we have one show before Chicago we get a test of that. So, Jesse, what are you working on tonight?
I got my shipment of the train.
Ooh, the Orient Express.
Yeah. But it's too much to build on this stream, so I'm going to build the freebie that came with it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That is a very cool.
Yeah, they did one of those years ago, I think. For a sleigh.
What are those? What's that back wheel?
Old-timey cart and carriage. Wintertime carriage ride. It's,
what is that a new part for that back wheel?
Like a Disney carriage.
Oh, I think that was in one of the Cinderella castle.
Oh, okay. All right. But is it a different color?
No, I think all the Cinderella ones have had gold wheels and stuff. So it's probably one of the pumpkin carriages or something. Probably is that.
Shouldn't take long to put this together, but yeah. Nice
Cool.
set I can put together.
I have to get that at the Bricks and Minifigs, I guess, if I want it.
I can't wait to build the train. I don't know when. I have been in a better groove. It's been a little sick illness week for me, and getting over that and finally getting back to building. And
yeah, I got about an hour and 13 minutes into last week's D&D show, and you were coughing a lot, man.
Yeah, it was rough last week.
I'm doing the same thing. I don't know. I've got this upper bronchial thing that just kind of happens in the evening, but
so last week,
coughs
on
are
the couch,
actually.
Watching shows. I watched Squid Game, the reality challenge game show. Have you seen that?
I saw it, but I couldn't do it.
It's crazy how close it is to the movie. And they gave somebody $4.5 million. I was like,
whoa!
Yeah,
it's more than Lego Masters.
Yeah.
Do you have all your sets for tonight built for all your landscape and stuff for D&D?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, I figured you'd be working on that if you didn't, so you must have it done then. I just figured that out.
I have a couple things ready.
Hopefully it won't take all night playing with weapons for the people who missed.
I also have the collaboration parts in order.
Oh, dang, dude.
Maybe that's Zach doing a Eldritch Blast. And Siegfried Harpel behind him. I might do a little scene, and so I'm trying to see what we can accomplish.
Brick-built doors, man. I like those.
Yeah, I think I just had the wall, and I'm like, I gotta. I think it's just a little too tall.
That means I gotta do two. I could do the one where my cop gets beheaded, and then I gotta do one with Frontero somewhere doing.
I gotta get more pieces to fill this in, but I was just trying to give it that 5x5 square look.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Oh, you know what? Why don't I do this? Actually, hold on one. I'm a rookie. I'm a rookie person.
I built 2 plates, and then sideways, and then 2 plates again. I'm thinking that's our module. Hook them together with the pins there if you want to put them side by side. And then 6x6 squares is what I was working on here for stonework in the floors. And then, I borrowed Stewie Bot or something. I forget the guy's name's technique for some legs and stuff. Kind of baggy pants approach, but that's Zach right there. And then I mean,
his head looks a little small.
Yeah.
Small to you?
Yeah. I don't know what to do about that.
I don't either.
This is the technique.
Unless we could use one of the big heads from That one, who makes that? Not Eclipse, the other one.
It's either that.
Shoot.
It's either that or he looks super skinny, you know?
Yeah.
It's just the head. I mean, if we could figure out make the head bigger, it'd probably look good. You know, kind of like the big heads from the one custom place.
And maybe it's because I got big shoulder pads and
yeah, that might be it.
That might be it.
But you have to
because everything else is so bad. So
yeah, it looks too much like a robot without it.
Yeah.
Well, you have to. Maybe we just need to squint our eyes.
That or maybe more of a cloth for the shoulder pad or something. Maybe use some like cloth for like Larry was talking cape and stuff. Maybe.
So that guy looks okay in that scale, and then I think this guy actually looked pretty good.
Yeah, I like the wizard.
But he looks short. But
Yeah,
he
he
could
is
be a
short.
gnome. He could be like a halfling or something.
Definitely compared to the other guys, he looks short. But I mean, if he was, by himself, you never know. He might look okay.
And then, I mean, Zach's a elf, a drow, so he could be tall.
Yeah.
Anyway,
good some tall characters.
That was worked on a bit since I'm feeling better, and this whole plate system I think would be the standard for whatever you build, and I think I want to leave it super loose, because I know Nikki wants to do like a
stained glass
window. So whatever you want to do in the back and the floor, we'll just not do super cool like consistent. I don't know.
What's the back look like at the back? In the back of it, is it kind of okay? So right now, okay, yeah.
Right now, I got extra space because it just I wanted to hide the light that comes through these stacked bricks.
Yeah.
These are all stacked.
So is it like three? Is it like about 3 bricks tall? Then is what you're saying? Like the thickness is about 3 bricks tall.
Almost. It's
okay.
Yeah, it's 3 bricks if you count that as.
Yeah. If you count the top one, yeah. Otherwise, 2 and about okay.
9 plates.
In terms of just maybe getting stuff underneath, like you said, you wanted to light up the floor, give the floor a little bit of a lit.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Yeah.
And you can do this in the front where it's 2 strips and studs out.
Yeah, they got some really thin battery packs too. If you're going to do any kind of, if you need to have power in the
batteries, lights back here, and have it all on a. And if you want to go 15-inch base plate, I think that's fine.
That's 32 though.
This is 32 though.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I like it. It looks good.
I just wanted to see like how many characters I could fit on there.
Yeah.
And I still got to work on a monster idea, but I put my character together, and I'm good. I'm good with that.
Yep.
I'll try some other techniques, but I was just trying to throw some techniques up so we had a prototype of
something. Yeah, to start with, some people can start building. Cool. I like it. Looks good. Looks good.
Well, I got another big section of my dungeon done.
Nice.
So this is
a lot of rock work there.
Yeah.
I need close-ups of that so I can learn how to do rock work.
Well, I'm using this technique, and we can actually just.
Oh wow!
All these tops will pop off.
That's nice.
If I need to run lighting or something later on, I can.
Oh, I like that. That's actually kind of nice. Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I'm using this technique using these little guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Those guys. And so
just gotta do,
I can send you the link. It's on Bricks and Tips, but so then you everything is sideways. Everything is basically a snot wall.
I gotta figure out how to play because mine's gonna have to be for Chicago. Mine's got to be 35 bricks tall, so it's gonna be pretty freaking massive. So any of my groups in my Castle Collab that's on the bottom, so anybody's got a bottom section is gonna be having. Plus we gotta support whatever's on top. Yep, should be entertaining. Yeah.
And then I'm working on. I know none of my kids are watching, so I can just totally spill the beans. Every one of them's getting a Lego built dice tower for Christmas, and you'll like this one, Reed.
Oh, look at all that clear.
So this is.
Oh yeah, that looks lightsaber blades. Yeah.
Yep. So they're all in a spiral.
Yeah. Almost kind of like the stairs I built. Yeah. Nice. I like that. Yeah. Oh wow, that looks pretty good. Good thing you got.
Problem is. This is the only failure. The only failure.
Probably the D4.
Exactly. You're spot on, my friend. Look.
Yeah.
It gets locked up all the time. So you can either shake it or and Nikki actually helped me with this. I think it was Nikki. You use the non-Caltra.
The non-pointed ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if you use that one.
Let's see. Alpha punt for those.
Most of the time it works.
Yeah.
But otherwise, everything else works in it.
Nice.
So this is for the one character. One of my kids' character is like a druid, and elemental stuff. So this is going to be kind of a water wind looking tower. But this is and there's going to be a lot of this scene, but also there's going to be there's probably some kind of cloud work or something going around it. I don't know. And then unfortunately, I only had. What do I have? 1, 2, 3. Do I have 8? I have 9 of the medium azure angle piece. So I don't like the gray up there. I'm going to have to totally cover that up or find something else. I don't have white. I don't have any other color. I do have some other blue ones. Messing around. The dark azure, but I don't know. So that's what I've been building. Kind of building like crazy on this dungeon. But I have to put it away because I got to do Christmas presents.
Yeah. Looks good, though. Good use of all those clear headlight bricks.
Thank you. But I am just gobbling up all my dark gray. I had to make orders to get some specific pieces I need. I had a ton of 2x4 dark gray bricks gone.
Yep. I filed my claim on my other missing package, and then of course the one guy did another big grouping, and so I've got more coming. So I ordered like another 4 bags of stuff from out in California, but it's being sent to work this time. I'm like not chancing the PO box, and then I'm still waiting, obviously, for the discontinued picker brick from Lego.com. Now, I did see somewhere wrote maybe on one of our chats that they actually had shut down the picker brick orders for this year, since that they're trying to probably catch up on stuff. So, just kind of cool. Chapter 16 of the missing package, day 21 or something. I filed it yesterday or whatever, or 2 nights ago. So it's done. It's done now. Now it'll show up. Because I thought it was a box. It's actually a huge freaking envelope. But then again, if it's an envelope, it could hit the ground and get sliced up or something.
So
yeah, kind of interesting.
Some cleaning up to do around here before I move on to anything else. Start wrapping presents. And I still have dice laying out on my desk from 3 weeks ago.
Oh, that's a nice box.
Ah,
you're muted.
I can't unmute you.
I can't unmute you either. You're muted.
Can he not hear us?
Jesse, can you hear us? You're actually muted. And we can't unmute you.
I
start all over.
Open my bags. So this was in a box that like the protective box they put the nice modulars in and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then the freebies were outside of that in another box. This was double box. And somehow they still like smashed it?
Oh yeah.
Or smashed? How do they smash it before it like they put it in that protective box?
Might have been
That
just
says, don't release between a certain street date box. So this is, it's a good thing I don't keep the boxes, but yeah, I haven't even really checked to see how bad that was. Yeah.
I mean, in a box with a lot of like base plates or something like that, that'd be kind of bad because you wouldn't know what the inside would be like.
So anyway, one of these days I'll get to building big sets, but I did some building also on some potential dice towers.
Cool.
I could spoil that since we're talking. Larry's showing off. We do critical bricks next. So I had these, these brick books.
Oh yeah.
The pop-ups.
Yeah.
I thought this would be a good thing to have for a DM to like. This is like you open it up and this is your area, and I could travel with it, and you couldn't see what was in there, and then I could open the dungeon. So I did one. I've done one before like this. That's like a castle. So this could be like, ooh, roll for initiative, and then let's see if it'll do it on camera.
Oh, nice. Cool,
There's
man.
a little castle scene and a river and stuff. So that could be like a small scene inside a box where, like, when I travel to Brick World or when I do in person, I thought it would be cool if I like could have the traveling thing, and you could put the enemy, the characters, the monsters in there, and then you could have it out on the table, and they don't know what's in there. What's this room look like? And then I had an idea for players, and I got another book here, and this will be your dice, like your player dice holder.
Oh,
so you open this one up.
Oh, nice.
And you got the tray in here, right? And your dice in there. But guess what this tray is?
It's part of a dice tower.
It's part of a dice tower.
Nice. Damn, dude. Shit. The goat strikes again.
We need plans. Need plans for those.
Yep.
Everybody's gonna make one. Everybody's gonna have to have their portable dice tower.
Portable dice tower in a book that holds your dice, and it would hold a character.
That's true. Yeah.
Pretty good. So you can put the dice over here. You can put you can put your minifig, like right there.
Yeah.
And you hold your dice and everything, and then
look at the big brain on Jesse.
So that's I'm gonna try to make that make it pretty, so it looks like this on the outside, and then maybe the tower will get a little fancier, but yeah.
I mean, it still looks good. It's functional.
Yeah, and it has 1 ramp, 2 ramp, 3 ramp if you count the bottom.
I could do that out of clear too. Yeah,
they're pretty randomized.
A clear book.
And it fits in there. So that's me getting back in the game after being sick.
It's nice though. That'd be good. You're right. I mean, that would be something where we could. That too is we could, if everybody built one of those, you could, before we play, like right wherever our collab is, maybe have like a little elevated area and all the books just sit behind it. Behind the collab, a little elevated. That's
It's your traveler case. It's your traveler case. You throw this in your bag, and your dice are safe. And it comes with a tower and a dice tray. A dice.
Oh, there
tray.
you go. There you go. A customized tower with some Hinkle stickers on it.
Should I put some Hinkle stickers on it?
June is still a ways off, so I mean, we still could. If everybody raises funds, they could all get their special Hinkle designed, character plastered around the front.
That right on there.
Yeah. Or if you make special one, if we get them to make special ones for our characters,
Put that guy right on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, special shout out to Hinkle. Became a Patreon on his
Ooh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
Even though I basically did it because I was already planning to use all that art, but I was like, I better.
Well, it makes it easier probably to use it. I mean, I know I'm a patron. I might pay the money. I don't get the stickers. I tell them you just send the stickers to someone who wants them. I don't use them. I'll buy the stuff I want to buy, but the stickers, I get them. But I mean, I'm not going to use them in the way I probably need to. If I end up having a niece or a nephew or somebody who wanted to use them, I'd probably do that. But trust me, my stuff gets at the house and everything gets kind of thrust everywhere. My Lego area is a disaster, both here and there. But yeah, so yeah, fun stuff. I'm looking forward to adding some extra entertainment tonight for the D&D. I've been working diligently with audio and video files. So.
Oh boy!
We're both like,
Frontiero's been doing stuff.
We're not even playing, and you're doing your voice.
I got to warm people up, you know. I was gonna say. I mean, we obviously a lot of the people on the West Coast don't, get the stuff going on in time. But like you said, Jess, if you want to think about moving it up a little bit, let me know. I mean, I'm game for even cutting Friday Night Bricks a little bit on D&D weeks, and then on non-D&D weeks, I joked I'll go 6-8 hours. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll do.
Well, you're kind of in your own category there. You normally stream whatever hours on Friday nights.
We did 4 that one week.
Sure, we're stuck with our time zone problem, and I think we went late because Kevin has kids he's putting to bed. So we haven't gone early as 8 because he's doing that. It's also then like super early for the West Coast kids.
It's like
Kids.
But then again, we go late, and it goes late for the East Coasters. So can't win.
Well,
you just gotta
right now our East Coaster hasn't been around for a while. So I mean, pretty much it's everybody central and west. So
I want to say, Reed, you can, like we're doing now, we're talking about dice and towers and critical bricks, but it's Friday Night Bricks. So
but
it's just not game play early.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's one of those things where if I remember you had mentioned it once, but obviously that might have been before we really realized how tough all the different time zones were. If it ever needed to be or wanted to be, or if you wanted to do stuff early.
Oh, I mean, I
want to go early just for like whatever warm up. We could always do that. I'm game because it's fun. I mean, it's a little bit more fun than watching us just build.
Kevin's the big hangout.
I am the big man, but that's okay.
But he's been really good about being prepared to be a DM at the usual time. So I know he's working on stuff now and putting his kids to sleep or whatever parents do. I want to continue with the format until we can't, I think. And then and we'll get through that 1 year marker and see what happens after that. Even tonight, I don't know how many people are going to show up, but I think we all planned on it for this evening, so I think it should be good.
Yeah, I know we still have some people that are still need to do their weapons and stuff. Like you said, I don't know. I think there was only a couple of us this last week.
Right. So if Larry could think about the magic item he's trying to do.
He does.
We could go over that now.
Kevin already mentioned what I wanted. I said, let's see, where's my text I sent to Kevin?
Oh, he sent it to Kevin. Yeah.
And then he mentioned it on the stream. I said, as soon as I can find him.
I'm going to figure out how to.
I said, Dear Santa, I've been a very good ranger this year. Let's forget about the toddler incident. All I want for Christmas is a pair of boots of levitation.
Oh yeah, boots of levitation. Okay.
Oh, that toddler.
And that seems okay.
It's a rare item, so it's not like
It's not very rare.
it's not very rare, legendary, or anything like that.
Yeah. Seems it's like something they would have.
I would think so.
And
I was thinking of the story and the setting and everything as I'm looking at different things. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will go smoothly.
I'll vet that. So if you want to add that to your inventory, whenever you're ready before the stream, then we just got to worry about Troy and Alicia, Denora, and Holy Swiss making some decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And yeah, I've got you guys next storyline kind of worked out.
Sweet.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to do something with my sword.
Yeah, and I want to say you wanted to split it in two, but we weren't, yeah.
No. I'll just have a second. I do need to buy. I didn't pay for the gold yet, but I just need to buy
If I were you, I'd go with the two-handed way, but not you, so you can do whatever you want.
I think it was like a marginal.
If you're optimizing the numbers, hitting with your offhand instead of getting more damage with two-handed strike, you still get the same amount of attacks.
I'll actually have I get 2 attacks, but I'll have 4 weapons I'm hitting with instead of just the 2 swords I'd have.
No. Let's go through the scenario because your action to attack would be one-handed attack.
You don't get two hands. You don't get two-handed attack.
Your offhand, and my fireworks are going to go off here. Your offhand is going to be a bonus action. That's how that's how the normal people are doing it now. Like the thief is like attack, bonus attack, bonus action, bonus action.
Yeah,
so how do you want to swing your swords, basically?
How do you want to do this?
And the language I think is you get 2 attacks for your action.
Yeah.
But that's not 4 attacks. That's 2 attacks.
Yeah, I have 2 weapons, don't I? Okay. Well,
you have one in your offhand. To use your offhand, that would be a bonus action.
Okay, well, I gotta think that out because I think some characters. I thought I actually was able to swing 2 weapons. Maybe not.
You can, but the mechanics of how you do it in the game are not exactly how you're thinking.
I'm
going to hold you to that because I don't really like offhanded attacks. I think people should just worry about their one attack as a normal attack. That's why I'm saying you should go with the two-handed attack.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, then I do need to. Then I need to rethink this now because I was thinking there was something where I actually got to swing.
No.
Okay. Then I need to rethink this. Then you're right. Then that might be the.
You would have 1 extra swing, but it wouldn't be multiplied with all the different attacks because you only have 1 bonus action.
Maybe when I was looking at when I was creating characters, maybe there was one of the other characters I had actually got like is 2 weapons or something, 2 swings or something. I don't know, something. So I created too many different characters and so I maybe lost track. So okay. Then maybe I'll have to go back to the two-handed and it won't make sense to do the 1 then.
Yours.
I was thinking something different.
Yeah, you're a big, strong barbarian. You should be swinging a hammer or something huge with 2 hands. You're not going to be dexterity, stabby.
Okay, so what does this mean then? So bonus actions, it says actions in combat, 2-weapon fighting. What does that mean?
That means you can use your other hand as a bonus action.
Okay. Like for example, when I have 2 short swords, I can go to two-handed fighting because I have 2 short swords, so I can.
And pretty much everybody's character has that. Like, I don't know a character that doesn't have that.
Okay.
It's just you have 2 hands. That's all that means. You have 2 hands. Okay. And like Larry said, you can swing swords with both hands.
Yeah, see, but if I had a 2-handed sword, I'd still only get to swing it twice because I wouldn't have an extra weapon in my other hand. I'd be holding 1 weapon.
Correct.
I wouldn't have a 2-weapon fighting. I'd only have a 1-weapon fighting.
Correct.
That's why I was thinking when I saw the two weapons, I thought I could have 1 in each. Like I said, action, bonus, action, bonus.
No, you only get 1 bonus.
I get 2 actions though, or 2.
Yes. So you could do action, action, bonus. It'd be 3 swings.
Oh, okay.
But not 4. And I think it's worth it to have heavier damage on the action, action than having that free hand. But it's.
I'm going to use my bonus action to open a door.
I was kind of just interested because it just says my action say attacks per action too. So per action I get 2 attacks. So
yes, but it's swing, swing, and if you wanted 2 hands, it could be swing, swing with both hands, but that'd be it. Not swing, 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 swing.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll have to play with that idea then before I make a final decision.
And then there's the whole factor of whether you get a bonus with your offhand, and that's okay with me. That's the only time I would prefer a character to use their offhand, is when they actually have a fighting skill that allows them to get their bonus with their offhand. But someday I'll homebrew my own game and anyway, yeah, that's why it's too much to put into a text to explain all that.
Yeah.
But you can certainly have 2 swords if you want.
No, but you're right. Then that doesn't make any sense.
Why would you want 1 weaker sword? I just don't.
Well, I was thinking I got, like I said, 2 swings. So I was thinking I was doing more.
No.
That's the way I read it. I guess I misread.
We've been playing for almost a year now, and this is like the hardest rule for me to try to enforce and teach the way I understand it.
I should just gone back to a wizard because then my barbarian's nothing really all that special.
Oh man, you're not. We can look at your character, and I can pull up all kinds of stuff that you're probably not even using. Like frenzy attack. That's another attack you haven't been using. Frenzy attack.
That also weakens me, so I have to be careful on that. I mean, some of our combats have gone so long, I'd truly almost be dead if I use that too much.
Yeah.
Frenzy, I think, actually weakens you. I think a little bit each time you use it. I read into it.
But it gives you an extra attack. Here, look at your guy. That's how we killed the big boss when you're gone. He went to sleep. I was like, he attacks with frenzy and punches him.
Yeah, see, when your rage ends, you suffer 1 level of exhaustion. So if you use it, keep using it, I mean, at some point you're exhausted, and then.
So here's the things. Here's the things I haven't heard you say. I rage, and then I attack, reckless attack. If you make an attack on your first turn and decide to recklessly attack, you get advantage. But attack rolls against you also have advantage. So you lower your defenses a bit. And they also have the advantage on you, but you get advantage on your first turn. That's the reckless attack. And these are the things that the barbarian does. And if you're not using them, yeah, you might as well be a wizard.
I don't think I have reckless yet. Do I?
Reckless, it's the first one under your feats. There's rage, and then there's unarmored defense, which means don't wear armor.
Not listed in my character and my actions. Oh,
yeah, I'm looking at your features. Click the features. Yeah, your actions are your actions, but you have special features. That's what each individual player should be memorizing. Like the ranger.
I was thinking it would be. I was hoping it'd be listed.
Automatic hunter's mark. Automatic hunter's mark.
Yeah, I was hoping it would be listed like in my.
Be like tattooed on your dice rolling hand. And then the thief should have uncanny dodge tattooed on right by their hit points. Every time they take damage, they can take half damage by just moving out of the way. So the barbarian should rage, and that's when you get +3 damage.
I probably haven't been taking that lately.
And then, and you only have 4 rages per day, per long rest.
Yeah.
And then you have reckless attack. So on your first turn, it says, and only your first turn. So you should, your first attack on your turn. So it doesn't matter what turn order it is. At some point, it could be the last guy and the last hit on the last guy. It's almost dead, and you want advantage. And you got a 50-50 shot of, this guy's not going to attack me back because he'll be dead. Use that reckless attack because it gives you advantage.
Yeah, no. I just since it's like you said, it's class features. I never really go back in there much. I was always hoping it was listed.
No, yeah, these are things that you, as your class, you need to memorize these things. Because it's not on the first page, if you will. It's
not on your description page with all the stuff that you're always looking at. It's not on that.
No,
page.
like for example,
and that's what's frustrating. So that's
like a wizard, all the spells are on a separate page, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, stuff that the features are not anywhere in my description on my one page. Like I look at all the time with my hit points and all that stuff. It's not on there anywhere listed anywhere in there. So I'm actually back in the forming of a character to look at that stuff. That's
no. What are you doing here? Let me share my screen. What are you doing?
Where is it then?
I don't know.
This is why I want to go back to player 1. Level
there it is. Okay, never mind. I just never opened that. I never opened that tab.
You didn't see the tab.
Well, I see the tab. I never opened.
See this tab right here? I'm doing action, inventory, features.
Yeah, I usually always have it in actions. I don't usually do the features and traits. I don't usually have that one open. So, other than because I can do the rage and stuff from that actions page. So I don't usually have the features open.
So you should memorize rage.
Well, I always rage. I know.
And what it does. And then you should memorize reckless. You can do reckless as many times as you want. But the downside is attack rolls against you will have advantage also. But you could reckless as long as you're raging. It doesn't say that, but I think you should be raging to do some of these features. But you have reckless attack, you have danger sense, you have frenzy.
It's a shield bonus.
When you choose frenzy, you can use a weapon attack as your bonus action on each of your turns.
Yeah.
So I guess that is that when I'm talking about offhanded attacks, this is you getting an advantage on that. This is you Your bonus action to attack with frenzy is an actual attack with all your advantages. So if you frenzy attack, all of your bonus actions, and it says all of your when you choose to, any of your bonus actions can be a normal attack, basically. So again, double-handed weapon, frenzy as a bonus action with all the advantages. But when your rage ends, you suffer 1 level exhaustion. So that's when you're like, ugh, you're just using all your strength.
For every time I use frenzy.
Yeah, I would use reckless and frenzy all the time if I was a barbarian. You just eat it. Like, yeah, you pass out maybe, and we have to take a rest. But
so okay. The question is, I guess, I guess while we're looking at it, then frenzy. So if I'm raging, can I frenzy each attack while that rage is constantly, and I lose 1 level of exhaustion, or do I lose 1 level each time?
You don't lose 1 level of exhaustion until your rage ends.
Okay, so you could technically frenzy attack multiple times during a rage,
and you're just like adrenaline rush, ah! And then once combat's over, you're exhausted. But it's not every turn; it's when the combat's over.
And so frenzy would be the bonus action. So
yeah, that'd be, I would say, 2-handed attack as a bonus action with this flame sword. All the bonus, but you have to do frenzy bonus action, frenzy attack.
So okay, so I get.
Don't say that, then I'm not gonna activate it for you because maybe you don't want to be exhausted. But I think you're reading into.
So in terms of actions, if I have 2 attacks per action, does that mean I have 2 of those, and then the bonus action be the frenzy? Would that be the 3 basically?
Yeah. Okay. So then, yeah, as I read down, the next thing is your extra attack. You can attack twice instead of once on your action attack. So 2-handed greatsword, attack, and then frenzy attack, bonus action. There's your 3 swipes with a magic weapon and all your bonuses that normal people can't do. So like the thief, she's like offhand attack with no bonus. You get that. Mindless rage. So when you're raging, you can't be charmed or frightened. Keep that in mind. Feral instinct. You have advantage on initiative rolls.
Oh yeah, I do that all the time. Oh yeah, and that's got that A up there by initiative, so I always do that.
Oh, okay.
I don't always win. I'm not always on the top initiative when I roll an 8 and I roll a 12. I mean, there's no guarantee I'm going to be at the top of the fighting, unfortunately.
Also, if you are surprised at the beginning of combat or not, you can act normally on your first turn. I don't know what exactly.
I usually pay attention to most stuff. The only one I haven't been paying attention is
brutal critical. So you can roll 1 additional weapon damage die.
Did I get that? Did I get that at 9, or do I get that later on?
On a critical hit.
Did I get that, or is that something I still have to wait to get? I can't remember what level I get that at.
Oh, I don't know. I'm reading it on your character sheet right here.
Oh, I must have got it at 9 then.
So if you roll a crit and you have 2d10 with your new great flaming sword, let's look at that so I don't say it wrong. Oh, you got the short sword in there. Yeah, that's one.
Actually, hold on. Here we go.
Another reason to have a high damage dice for the weapon is you add an additional damage die. So if it's a D10, you add a D10. If it's a D6, you add a D6.
Yeah, it'll be a D6.
So you want to have high swinging weapons with high damage. National athlete, Stone's endurance, powerful build, mountain born. So yeah, all that stuff. Like I don't look at it either because it's on the the tab of your sheet. But I know they're out there, and there's reasons to not do it. But I think you should definitely be. You should be frenzy, frenzy,
what's going on here? I'm gonna have
and
to
reckless.
come back.
Should at least use reckless once. Maybe it's towards the end of time. I'll go back to the shared.
So basically, no. The great sword is 2d6 plus 4, and then when it's flaming, it's another 2d6. So, and that's and it'll be. And trust me, it'll be flaming. You guys might not like the voice I'm going to use to make it flame, but
oh boy,
well,
probably not.
Probably not. Is it Carrot Top?
No. It's Fontero. It's just him being very, very unique in terms of his
flamboyant.
His flamboyancy, his name, his voice. Yep.
Okay. All right.
So yeah. Okay. I'll pay attention a little bit more. I mean
I would rethink it.
Good. It's just
I would rethink it again and try to get a weapon with a higher dice. Like Shatter Spike is.
But that's for critical. I mean, I haven't in the last couple weeks. I haven't rolled a critical yet. So in the end, I mean, like you said, I mean, that's kind of the kickers. I mean, it only happens when it's a critical run. That's the difference. So,
all right.
Nikki's here.
Well, those are all the things that.
Where's Nikki? There she is.
Yeah.
Nikki's here. Dude, Jude, I'm gonna say hi to the chat since we kind of left him alone for a while.
No,
Jude, Brett's builds. What's happening? Lizu's been checking in. Let me go back in the chat. Victor Brickworks. That's Ralph, right? Ralph's here.
Yep.
Kevin Wagner. Mayo Hosco, and Jeff Snavely, of course. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming to Friday Night Bricks. I'm going to go back to the last comment and back to the show. And back to my build.
What's wild, too, is like you said, I mean, I need to pay attention, too, because while I'm raging, I also get +3 to melee damage in addition to the 2d6 plus 4, in addition to the 2d6. So, yeah, it's like craziness. I got to remember that. I don't think I've been adding the 3, so I have to go pay attention.
And if you're using the computer, which I don't think we are, but you could play around with how that works. But, yeah, I see the initiative A there. Yeah, the D&D Beyonds, I can't wait to use maps, actually, even though we used Lego. I kind of want to try maps someday. Maybe as a player in somebody else's DMing.
Jesse, I'm making something for Mike's show.
Nice. Spin
even got
the wheel. Tink, 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 tink. Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, he's got some cool stuff planned for the Octagon of Destiny.
I want to buy the comic, but I want to spin the wheel for a discount or something.
Something like that.
Something like that. All right. I haven't bought a comic in a while. I don't know. Sometimes you see the same things. Like you must have.
If you guys would just 20. Buy them.
How am I supposed to buy? Like if I'm starting to see repeats.
I know. Well, it's.
And I don't even have my own collection like categorized enough to the point where I wanted to buy that Ghost Rider Midnight Sun.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's about the time I was collecting. I might have it.
Oh, see, you're.
So I don't even know what I have.
So unorganized for a Lego guy.
Yeah. So someday I'll go through it and maybe sell some and inventory some. But I gotta make 2 of these. Well, I might as well make 2 of these before I turn the page.
I gotta pick up my room. I'm having company over tomorrow.
What? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you said that.
I'm sure people are gonna want to
check out your Lego room.
Visit the Lego room, if that's what you do.
Maybe they might. Lego people are organized. No, we're not. No, I don't know what you're talking about, ZZ. We are not. No, I'd show my mess, but that's something I don't need to. I mean,
partially organized.
When I show the dice power, you can see. Oh, here when I do the F, when I do this, I just kind of go like this. It's like you can just see the mess over there. And I got the Viking village over there, and I got the freezer, I got the up house, I got another dice tower way over there, and then of course I got the sword on the floor that has been going on for months. I probably should sort.
Yeah,
I do have my nice flaming sword. Pantero's holding his flaming sword. So.
Oh, nice, yeah.
He needs more of a flame.
Is that newer one, or that's like a Ninjago one? Okay.
That's probably. Well, yeah. Ninjago, Chima.
Yeah. I got your guy.
So I might have to look for something more unique, but we'll. I mean, not only that, it'll be flaming there, but it's also gonna be flaming on the screen too. So, like I said, I've been playing a little bit. So what do we got here? Yeah, I would feel right at home there. Yeah. Well, this is my mom's house. So if you want to see how bad my storage is, just once in a while pop in on Thursday night with Hoosier or Saturday night with Hoosier. If I'm out of my storage, yeah, you guys will be like, oh my god. I'd be like, yeah. Not even this pales to comparison. My build table, I think I maybe have 3 feet of open space, 2 feet of square open space on the table, and it's 60 inches by 140 inches. I got a munchkin.
This is all I got. I have to do everything in this amount of space.
I have 600 square feet. I have 600 square feet, and my build table is huge. I got a munchkin board in progress on one end. I got the collab for Chop and myself in another section. I've got
munchkin board,
Dragon Fortress, and the disco stacked in another spot. Luckily, I got all of Hope Castle underneath on like the Farm and Fleet here sells like the what do you call it, the furniture dollies. And
we'll have to make a time slot for ourselves to play Munchkin together in Chicago.
Well, this year I hope to have a Lego board, because I think what happens is Guy, because he's bringing all the stuff for Crazy Bricks, doesn't have room for his built one, which is really sweet. So I want to build one. So,
okay.
So it'll be. I mean, since it is Let's Go Exploring the theme this year, the board I'm going to make, which I'm starting to make, will be Let's Go Exploring reads Lego history. So it'll have old sets going back to when I was 5 years old. So if it works correctly, I still got to figure out how to build all that stuff. So yes. I brought all my stuff last year. I'll bring the mats. So people
I just want to do Let's Go Explore a dungeon. And everybody just bring their dungeon. It doesn't have to be super collaborative, matchy, because I want people to be unique with their walls and their traps and whatever they do. And we'll just have a thing, and we'll have that scale, hopefully with this MIDI scale that kind of keeps it cohesive. So my goal would be at basically for the New Year's resolution is to start the Discord talk.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean that's kind of nice to have those, because everybody.
We have the Critical Bricks one that we're kind of using internally or for that purpose, but to be able to invite other people, like I forget some of the DENLUGers, but
yeah, because I have the Critical Bricks, I have the Brick World. I have the FOXLUG, the WISLUG, the Castle Clashes, which is the one I'm using for the guys, Chima Channel. So yeah, there's a bunch out there. So.
I've used Discord for D&D now with Brick Hive and King Ollendorf. We use the video chat or whatever. I don't know. And That's what we use for, like, instead of StreamYard.
Yeah. Well, and see what's funny is that missing stuff. I'm actually gonna have it all picked up and maybe a little bit because one of the guys in Milwaukee is gonna get me some of the brick. And so yeah, this is nice. I got lots of brick coming. Have to start building.
Yep. I got one room ready. I'll just try to make that super nice. I'll probably just do 2 side-by-side rooms so I have a little extra space.
Well,
Maybe I'll make it stackable just to show some other arrangements and how they work or not work very well.
And I don't use a lot of my masonry bricks for anything, so I'll have a lot of masonry bricks to use for that. And then, I mean, like I said, I probably should do 2 rooms. I should do my cop's death, and then I should do something for Frontier. I have to go back to my notes to figure out who killed him, and then I'll have to figure out it'll be another figure. It was.
I can give you a picture.
Well, I just can't remember who. I don't know the character who killed it. And I have to build that.
Oh.
I just got to figure out. I make sure I don't do more than
I remember the person that killed you.
I hope I draw for this set tomorrow.
Ooh, that's a nice one. You guys have some big sets, man.
Dude.
All our stuff is in our incentive draft. I haven't been getting sets. I think
it's our most expensive set.
You guys got a globe? When did you guys get that?
We got it for support back in Wheneverville.
Wow. I'm gonna have to check our incentive list. I mean, I wonder if it's been updated.
This is a cool Monkey Kid dragon. Jesse, do you have that? Do you do Monkey Kid?
I do have that dragon actually. Yes.
Do you?
Yep, I built it.
So we got that one, and we got this Ninjago dragon.
Oh, okay.
That one I think I got cheap, the Ninjago one.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, we have a bunch of stuff. I mean, I basically been trying to avoid
this cabbage or this carriage is like a 1-seater. It looks all nice. The reason it looks nice is because it's a big fat car that is a 1-seater.
I hope we see it.
It's like a speed champion, you know.
Oh yeah.
It's like looks good. Only room for 1. I guess that's how they race, though, kind of.
She's just gonna be wrapping all of those tonight, huh? Sounds like.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here you go. This Zizu's got the comment for you, Larry. Just you can ship those to me. Ship the pile without the boxes. Save you on shipping costs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Not unless you want to get kicked out of the lug. I mean, you could do it. Just your lug membership would be.
I'd be lynched.
At least you might tar and feather you first, and then lynch you. That way, at least you'll be prepared for decoration.
We have this set, which is so boring.
It's a Statue of Liberty.
But if you need some sand greens,
hiding behind my build. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here. I said my dice towers here. I can't show off my beautiful translucent dice towers. Come on. This one's gonna have to get dismantled. Oh, because the stairs just aren't very good on this one. I gotta probably get rid of that one. That's a new one. I can't build out of the white and clear because Larry kind of did that. So probably be purple. So. I got lots of trans purple. I have to take apart my badger head. I'll take apart that. I don't want to use that where I was originally going to use that. Oh, my freaking thing is being so weird tonight. You might have to exit and come back.
Meanwhile, I got a new computer.
I gotta do that.
Whirring sound from a fan behind the monitor. Oh man, the laptop I think it's still on its last legs of work.
Not a nice desktop, but I think it's not as quick to do a lot of the stuff I do. So I'd like to get a laptop. That'd be a nice laptop that would be good for traveling, for streaming. To do more on the, more traveling Friday Night Bricks. So I don't know what to see. I do have another Facebook thing out there, so we'll see what happens. I mean, got some sets out there. I got a couple interesting parties, and we'll see. Plus, I gotta go get my mouth fixed, so I'll see a different dentist this week. So we'll see what happens there. Get some teeth, and then I still need to talk to Richard out there. I still need to have Richard fix my Chimapalooza bricks, because my Chimpalooza bricks are not. I need to get the correct ones. Chimpalooza is cool, but wasn't as cool as it could have been. I am.
All right.
I got something open that shouldn't be open.
Look at that. Man, I should probably pull up some NPC characters and have them off to the side here. So I'm studying some pre-game. Oh, they're doing some cool stuff on D&D Beyond with adding third-party content, so it's not just Critical Role, but they got the Dungeon Dudes on there and Ghostfire Gaming. And I recommend, if you want to watch any channels, Dungeon Dudes cover a lot of cool subjects, and Ghostfire podcast is a Wednesday show, I think, and they do like an hour of all the D&D news, hot topics, and a couple people from Australia, a couple people from the US, and they're pretty good. And they're all collaborating together with Jimmy D and some other people for some Kickstarter books.
Nice.
Yeah, so someday I can see us continuing and then homebrewing our own world or something, somehow, some way.
Fun stuff. I mean, yeah, always fun to kind of play and do whatever.
Well, that's
because what's max level? 20?
20, yeah.
Oh, let's get to 20. Yeah, that's it, 20.
Yeah.
If that's the ultimate goal, to go that far.
We'll put the characters in here. So I guess it's two-person carriage. They face each other.
Oh,
they can't sit side by side?
No, yeah, it's not side by side. They're really close, basically touching hands here. They're
after all the work they did to create
toe to toe, if you will.
Wide speed champions, you figured they'd use.
Looks like you could put a third person up top. But I will give this some props because the carriage has like a bogey that turns.
Oh, nice.
So that's kind of nice because it is kind of long carriage. So you got the horse and a buggy that rotate under the driver's seat. And then, yeah, you got two people facing each other, which is, it's okay. It's good. It looks like you could put somebody up here.
That's where R2D2 sits.
There.
Yep, the navigator R2D2 has to sit up there.
Right. You could put somebody there, kind of. I don't know. Yeah. You're there.
That or if mom and dad are bringing little Johnny with them on their fancy carriage ride.
Hit that like button, like Robert Escobar show says.
I'm actually going to come back. So I'm going to close my browser. It's starting to get slow. Hopefully I won't hit that end screen button like people have hit.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Just go hang out at Critical Bricks.
That's it.
So I've noticed on some instructions like this one, which is a gift with purchase, doesn't have the QR code for the 20 points.
Ah.
So you
rat bastards?
Yeah, I think they're limiting those now. I think the QR code on the inside or wherever, there is a win product survey thing, but that's not the same thing. And then I've noticed on some of the boxes, there's QR codes. So there's a QR code on the sleeve, but that's not the points.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
I think that'll take you to instructions, but not to points. So they're definitely playing around with that digital format. It's all right. Let's see what I want to do with this guy. Can it fit right back in the box? Built? Almost. Pretty much. Kind of bends the box. But... So I might take that to the museum tomorrow and put it on the layout somewhere.
Still have my dice tower in the box from the show. Fest Live. Not getting that out tonight.
Robert asks how we're doing. I'm like so much better compared to last few days. So finally back to normal. I gotta
open a door.
Family today. Dropped off some soup. Dropped off some Girl Scout order that I made.
Oh, nice.
Got some roasted mixed nuts here and some cookie caramel things, and then out of the blue, I didn't even ask for this. My brother made these for me. These are laser woodcutter, and I could use these at Brickworld for my token.
Oh, dang, look at that.
No, it's not Lego, but
it's original. No one else has got that.
Oh, it's even got Jesse's Brick Galaxy Instagram on the backside. I got 10 of these.
That's very slick.
I guess that'll be my token this year. I was looking at some of the stuff like Nikki made the critical bricks. I was looking for it. And of course, it's like right up here.
Oh.
Like I got to put it somewhere so I don't forget. So I put it on my little vignette of myself.
Oh, nice.
Playing Dungeon Master, and there's that Critical Bricks book that she printed.
Yepper.
The logo there. And then it won't show up on the screen probably, but it's even printed on the inside. Thanks, Nikki. That was so fun to get. And then the dice, I think, is right there in the corner. So I was looking for it, and then I finally found it because I was going to put it in this Zach's hand. But I think I like the way he looks with a different book that's all brown instead of the black print on there because of the blackness of his shirt that I had to do. Tried to do as much dark blue as I could, but there it is. Yeah, I like looking in like sig fig bags that I've traded and badges, printed badges and bricks, and I'm like, oh no, where's that Critical Bricks gift? And then I finally found it. So now I got these to put with my bag of goodos.
Sweet.
And get ready for the show here in 45 minutes.
Can't wait. Haven't rolled dice for a reason in 3 weeks.
Wow. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to get back in the DM role and see if my chops have improved.
Oh, we'll all be judging. Don't worry about it.
I watch so much content. It's got to rub off someday. I think playing is the best experience, though, not just watching somebody. So watching people got me to the point where I feel like I can play and even host. And then here we are, a year's worth of experience in my belt almost. Pretty much. Because I started
crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Ken came up with this cool
their hobby.
So we're doing this big castle collab, and he came up with this is just insanely cool. So he made all these wiring harnesses.
Oh wow!
So everybody's base plate is going to have this at the bottom level, and it has these magnetic male and female connectors. So mine's on the corner, so that's why 2 of these are not mills, but so that when everybody just connects them up, the circuit will be complete throughout the whole build.
Wow!
And they're just magnetic connections, so that we can all have lights. It's going to be
cool.
Super sweet.
Chef T's here. Hello, brick people. Exhausted, but it's Friday. I know I've had just exhausted.
It's been a week, all right.
I'm just trying to get over a sickness, and now I feel back to normal. Feels so good. Want to train now. I'm going to blast you with a train now. Oh, he did a video. This goes back to this comment. Building with his daughter in Lego City. Yep. That's what us AFOLs do. We push you to do bigger and better things. So now you got to get a train, then you got to do magnetic lights. And Mills plates with magnetic lights is next. Yeah, you got to start somewhere. Start with a little layout. I'm going to, I've got enough for a city, but I got an extra shelf, and I kind of want to just build, tiered shelves. I don't know if I've ever flipped my camera for you since we're... I can maybe do that with my monitor now. I'm not sure how well this will show the other side of the room there.
Wow, never seen the other side. We never get to see what Jesse's looking at when we're all looking at him.
But above the couch, I've got this, all the modulars, all the city. I'm pointing at the screen. That's all. all the modulars, and there's dragons above there and stuff. And then below that, I have this table that's low. It's lower than normal. And I kind of want to do a mid-level on there so that the building just tear down and maybe not have a drive lane.
That's cool.
But I can basically have 3-tiered city, San Francisco style, where this is a big hill.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm looking at on the other side of the room here. Is some shelving, some city space. So that's what my build space looks like. That's there's some ships flying, there's some buildings, and there's custom, and there's a lot of modules for D&D.
Which are conveniently hidden.
Hidden on the other side of my screen. Which I can now rotate a lot easier than the other computer.
Nice.
And I got this other camera that I should probably get ready, but it worked before, so I'll just wait till I go to the other show. I got my adventure be pulling from this book tonight. I'll probably do some more show and tell before we start, but let's see. Got my snacks. My ice tower, eh?
Snacks.
We got some new dice.
New dice are always fun.
Man.
Hopefully they suck.
We'll see.
Hopefully they suck for the baddies.
I've been using these Critical Role dice for my player instead of my DMing. And I showed these off before. These are the Chetney, the Mighty Nine, the Bell's Hells version.
Nice.
Recently got a new bag with new Critical Role stuff. And
Just got a brand new bag.
It's a purple on lavender kind of dice, which is kind of cool. I don't know what the 20 symbol is. This. Geez.
Is it like an eye?
Right?
I've got some Kraken dice. I've got some Kraken dice, and the 20 is a Kraken.
And the Chetney dice too. It's a wolf, because he's a werewolf. You can barely see. On this one, yeah, you barely see it. It looks like a triangle, but it's like a little wolf head or something.
Oh, cool. That's
the 20. And then on this one, kind of a ring or something. It's got a fancy looking 3.
Those are fun.
Not too hard to read. Big numbers is always good. Those are my new dice. Let's see.
Oh, I get to brag about my Costco.
Oh yeah.
That's MSRP is $79.99. Picked up 5 more of these at Costco for $20 each.
What?
75% off.
Wow.
I know, right?
Easy.
We'll probably be dry. Oh, and the
Dice Tower.
This one.
Put the other.
Treehouse.
Yeah, that one looks good.
I got this one. This was like 55% off. It's a heavy box, lots of plastic in it. Me likey. I also found, so funny, they had one of these sitting on the pallets of Lego. And I'm like, this was last year's set, right? And it wasn't on the price tags anywhere. So somebody must have returned it.
Probably.
And they just put it back out with the Lego. And I'm like, well, I'll take it up to the counter and see what the last price was last year. It's like $25 for that. And I've got a few of them, so
might have to go take a look at Costco. I'm a member.
Dude, you better go like yesterday.
I definitely don't need any more. I mean, I got lots of pick-a-brick coming. I mean, I'm trying to avoid the set buy. I'm trying to liquidate my set.
See, the thing is, you can't beat those deals. I mean, I don't care what I'm buying it. Unless it's like I probably wouldn't buy Minecraft just because.
Well, I mean, I don't need
all the 2x4.
I just problem is I don't have the room, and I really don't want to spend all that money. I mean, if I had a constant flow of decent amounts of funds coming in, I wouldn't mind it. But I mean, right now it's holiday time, and it's just not. I mean, I've got they lost my one package, so. Obviously, I just PayPal'd some money to the one guy in Milwaukee to get the trans blue and candlesticks, and then the guy out in California, who was the guy I bought from originally, had another big bulk thing that he did on Facebook, and I got more candlesticks. I got the leaves back. I got the gold fences, and then I got the really small little round stems. And so in the end, it was one of the funny things. So I mean, I got all that coming, and then I saw that hopefully the claim will come through for the $60 worth of stuff that they lost, which is quite interesting. So I have Lincoln Logs probably in the closet over here, but don't really do that anymore. I did that when I was a kid. I mean, I did, built some log cabins with Lincoln Logs. Probably put some.
I loved Lincoln Logs as a kid. I still want a log cabin. Just saying. But we live in Colorado, so it's going to have to happen. I
mean, and I've been looking at different. I'm kind of waiting for the. I mean, there's a lot of new stuff coming on the 1st, and I might wait to see what kind of goes on sale as we get closer to the first year, because there might be some stuff I might want. Plus, I still, even though I'm probably never going to do a city, I still like the Speed Champions cars, so I still am buying the 8 wide, and I have a boatload of those. I've got some ideas I want to do, which would be make for really good YouTube videos too, but I haven't done it yet. I haven't pulled the trigger on it. I got too much on my plate right now. But Weeble Wobbles for life, yeah, that's kind of what I did. Weebles and the Weeble Wobbles with the
Get out of here! Get out of here with the Weeble Wobbles. I had the Weeble Wobble Western Train.
Well, what's funny is we always laugh because, we joke because, when Moto was on, he always liked when I showed off the Fisher Price garage that's sitting over here on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
With the bell and all that. I mean, this closet's full of stuff. I probably have old Star Wars toys sitting in there that need to come out at some point. There's so much stuff. But yeah, I mean, there's deals to be had. I mean, you just gotta find the right time. I mean, I've seen some decent ones, but I just can't. Just don't always have the money when they do it. And I didn't sell much of the buy sell trade. I need to price my stuff a little bit better, I guess.
Be back in a couple minutes.
Be right back. So that's kind of the kicker. It's pricing stuff at those sales. I didn't price it, but the problem is a lot of people don't really kind of barter either. I mean, it's at Brickworld they did a little bit, but even then it's kind of, and that's something I need to talk to Mark of before it gets, as we start going into the year. I need to plan for the garage sale and figure out when we're going to do it and all that, and get that situated. Hopefully before we get too far into the year. I don't know if everybody else has been doing it, but I registered for Brickworld, and I did get a room, but the Wednesday nights are all full, or you can get them, but they're double what they normally are.
Well, yeah, I heard Mark talking about it because there's overlapping events.
So yeah, so there's the bank of rooms I got Thursday through Sunday on the thing. I mean, there's some nice other hotels around, but to me, I kind of like being there. And I think the guys that I roomed with last year, if I'm rooming with the same guys, they did the drunken build, which I don't know if you guys saw. They did post something on Facebook about that. That it's of the different events they're going to try and do. Sean posted something.
Wait.
Technically approved yet, but they're talking about stuff. He posted something on Facebook. So
usually carpool with Matt, so he'll probably see what he's doing this year. I don't plan on bringing much. I'll probably bring more D&D stuff than
anything. Yeah.
Because I plan to play D&D with you guys, and the stuff I bring, like the MOCs, might even be playable stuff, but it's hard. I remember, pulling stuff off your table to go up to the room. But maybe I'll bring the big dice tower this time. And
yeah, to me, that's the thing. And so to me, I mean, it also depends on who's coming this year, depending on, and that's why I need to talk to my guys and see who's coming, who wants the room, whatnot, because I have Ralph coming from Colorado this year. I don't know what he's planning on doing, and all that. So, I mean, and Chop's coming down. And so it's a matter of two. I've got two people, too, that I haven't confirmed yet. I know one's got an idea for the collab, but he's working on, like, auto stuff right now, and so he hasn't really kind of been building. So I'm kind of still waiting for that. And then the other one is the guy, Michael, who always sieges my castle. I haven't heard from him. He just got married recently, but I haven't heard to see what he's planning this year. He's planning on finishing the castle he built last year. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I mean, but the thing is that you start planning now so that, you know, as we get closer and closer and closer, it's one of those things where you don't do as much frantic building. Plus, with what the ideas I have for my collab, I want to make sure that we don't bite off more than we can chew, and then at the end kind of be like, this isn't going to work. And so that's kind of the kicker. So, but yeah, the room, I definitely got one room so far, and definitely registered and all that good stuff. I mean, I think it went up a little bit this year too, so it definitely worth registering early. And it's not so much. I think, like you said, they changed the name. It's no longer going to be. You just get a bag with your stuff. There is no technically like a whatever they were calling goodie bag or before. It's just a bag of just whatever the vendor, whatever the sponsors are throwing in there, type kind of thing. So, swag bag type thing. It's just
you don't know what you're gonna get, but you'll get a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, which, you know, I mean, who knows? Maybe if I could sell a bunch of Lego before Chicago, maybe I could make a double-sided flyer. You know, maybe sponsor and make a double-sided flyer, Friday Night Bricks on one side and Critical on the other, and just kind of, you know, at least for Friday, I want to at least do something for Friday. At least kind of throw something in there, just kind of throw some kind of a small sponsorship, and just kind of at least get it out there a little bit more.
What are you gonna do?
I want to look at his sponsorship stuff just so I can see if I can get something like for Friday Night Bricks thrown in the bags, just a flyer of some kind. But if I'm going to do it, I'd maybe see if I can almost do double-sided and still promote Critical. I mean, if I'm going to put a sheet of paper in there, I mean, it's, you know, I don't know if it would work. I don't know.
Most of the swag in the previous goodies is not just an informational thing, so it might have to be a sticker.
Could do that too.
You could give stickers away.
Could do some kind of like a.
And it could have the information on the back.
Yeah, could do a kind of a sticker. Maybe think of some way to maybe use like some of the stuff we've been doing, kind of with the different Hinkle stuff to make some kind of a custom.
Maybe Hinkle could do a special character or something, because I don't know. Well, he's done Friday Bricks logo.
Yeah,
but.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, I mean, something that there's a thing.
I don't think it's worth it if you're not selling anything or doing a Bricklink store or a vendor table. I don't know why you would want to be in the swag bag. That's weird.
Just marketing, just more get the word out type kind of thing.
I mean, you won't be alone, because I'm sure all the big social media influencers are possibly proposing something like that.
Yeah,
our productions, the Emmasaurus,
I know. It's just something. I mean, we do stream too, but I mean, we don't really. We've been doing this for 5 years now. Grant, last year we didn't have as much. The show was kind of shortened. So I mean, hopefully.
Yeah.
I guess I like a couple of people were trying to. You know, I guess I'd have to figure out a way to maybe see if I could. Hop on the Wi-Fi or something.
I think you got to work the crowd. You hand out like you're in Vegas.
There, just wear the sign on both sides of me. And, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Yep. Well, yeah. Did you? How many of the cards? Because didn't you say you had like the Critical Bricks cards and stuff just sitting on the table where your stuff was at? Did people?
I had business cards. I went through probably a good chunk of the Jesse's Brick Galaxy. It was kind of a mess.
Yeah, but it had a little bit of everything on there. So yeah.
The card, and then my brother just made these, so these might be my special tokens. A wood engraved Jesse's Brick Galaxy. And it's just got that one doesn't have the info. One of them had the info on it. Maybe only one of them did on the back. This one had the info on the back.
Oh, okay.
But I might have him make more of these since he made these, and I'm sure that
so he's a big into woodworking and all that good stuff.
Yeah, well, he's got a laser engraver, so I think the laser does all the work. You just got to put it through the machine, and it'll burn that out, and then burn whatever you want on top of it.
Did he have to pre-cut that shape, or did the whole thing, the laser?
Oh, you burn right through that. That's a burn mark. That dark.
Oh, it just cut it.
Brown. You just burn right through the whole thing to cut it. Yep.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty neat. So So it's just like, is it just like a light, like particle board or something?
Oh yeah, like you can make coaster cup holder coasters.
Oh, okay.
Cup coasters out of them, and Christmas ornaments and stuff like that. And I think this is basically a Christmas present to me.
Nice of him.
That was pretty nice.
Cool.
So, and I got my Sig Fig.
Yeah. I don't really. All I've kind of given out a little bit over the years for the figs was I was giving away the Badgers, but I'm gonna have to get more of those kind of made up, or just go with some kind of a general torso and leg and do the heads and stuff. But a few people have them. I mean, I think I gave them away to a few people. There's a few out there floating around.
So I had 100 count, and I still got this many left.
How many? 100?
I think I bought 100 or 200.
Maybe. Did you do like through the Vistaprint type stuff?
Must have about 200 because that was probably like
usually it's like in a box.
So I got a third left, so that's not quite enough if I want to do this next year. But it's a little too busy, but it's okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. It's got a little bit of everything on there, but that's kind of. I mean, mine are kind of like that. But mine need to be redesigned because I have something on the back that I don't promote.
And I got this many Sig Figs left.
I've had a bunch of different designs. So this is the one where actually I had a professional photographer, one of the ladies that used to shoot the pictures at the St. Baldrick stuff, and so she shot some professional pictures of like my castle and me behind it. And then on the back I promote the Assembling Hope, which I don't really do much of it today, so this could be the Friday Night Bricks on the back is what it should be. But I've been through a couple different images of this sucker. I mean, that the Clover doesn't exist with those top sections anymore, and I miss that castle. I do miss it. I just don't miss the setup. That was pretty awesome having that much of a sized castle. It just kind of
skill, man. Move on, Reed. Start doing.
I want to go back. I want to go back.
Still do Ice Castle stuff, but you need to start bringing new stuff every year.
Well, no. I mean, trust me. It's the castle. It won't be anything the same this year. I mean, Pendragon's going to get demolished, and I actually have a new shape for Hope Castle. I mean, Hope Castle
doing different shapes.
The last show maybe would be for the train show, unless I hold on to it for Bay Beach up in Green Bay, because it still has never made an appearance up there, and the Clover of Hope has a special meaning for someone up there. So, oh yeah, okay, yeah, dude, you got a Sig Fig. Oh, there's a bodyguard. My Sig Fig's got a bodyguard. Sweet. Hopefully she looks like Mr. Gold's entourage. If that's my bodyguard, I'm sweet. I'm happy.
It's probably an ice bear.
Because then, of course, they'll be distracted. They won't be. Or could be an ice bear. Yeah. I've given away a few of those. I mean, I keep selling those poly bags. Keep kind of going to different places. People kind of believe that I actually sell ice bears, but everybody needs ice bear prisoners. We've at least got one person out there that likes to joke about Castle, and so the Ice Bears might be donning air tanks, Chicago 2024, and be venturing into different unknowns. Yes. Oh, it's an Ice Bear you sent with it. Okay, cool. Oh, you know what? I think you won one of those poly bags. Was it the poly bag, like the mech? You probably won a door prize too or something, which we're at in about another, what did I say, 192 tonight, so another 8 episodes. I'll do door prizes for 300, and then, of course, sometime in May or June, we'll hit that 6-year mark of Friday Night Bricks. So it keeps climbing. You know, there's a few people that are just consistently doing stuff, falling and balling. I sometimes forget about them on Sunday, but I stopped this last week. It was always good. They went over a lot of the sets. It was kind of nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Jang Bricks has been doing a few live ones lately. I know he's been doing some charity stuff around the holidays this year. So, but yeah, I mean, Creations for Charity. I watched a little bit of that. I didn't watch as much as I usually do. That was kind of a good one. And yeah.
I better get this map ready for you guys.
Yeah. Well, if you need to go ahead and go. I've got Larry's icon up, and I got myself. And Ralph was at a winter parade in Victor, so that's why he is not here tonight. He actually posted on Facebook. Not sure where all the other people are, but you know.
D&D.
So wait for Stosh to show up here one of these nights. Stosh, where you at, buddy?
Did too.
Come in and talk about the Joy Brick Road show. Which I need to figure out if I can get down there. The Saturday is absolutely hammered that weekend. And actually my friend's birthday party is that night, and so I'm gonna be able to get down there. I almost want to try for
Sunday. Not used to this computer yet.
So yeah. Figured as much, Ralph. Good. Well, now was that rain or snow? Your picture showed stuff. So night, Ralph. So, but, so yeah. And I didn't build tonight. I brought it. I didn't build. We got talking about other stuff. I mean, that's kind of, I like to try to man the console a little bit. So, Scavenger Rain reminds me of others.
I thought I saved some of this already.
All bricks count. Shazam. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not screaming that when my sword ignites. But anybody who's got lightning stuff should definitely think about using that. Yeah, the first one probably would be.
I gotta make all new folders on my new
Don't
computer.
Forget to have some risers ready, Jesse.
Some what?
Some levitating risers.
Oh, yeah.
Certain characters want to go airborne.
Dude, we got new ones from the set I was building last week.
Yeah, he showed those off. Those are pretty sweet. I like those. I'm gonna have to go order some. I think they're on like $140.
There's an Avatar set. I don't want to take it apart right now, so I'll have. But yeah, you'll have levitation, huh?
That are those little clear ones from the first Marvel CMS. Didn't they have the little clear things that might be able to work too for that? Jeez. It won't be as high, but something. A little bit more of a hidden type thing for a minifig.
Mm-hmm.
Or just clear bricks.
Panels ready. But
it sucks because I actually was going to order some parts from Pick a Brick that I didn't get around to ordering. I don't think they were part of that big list. I'll have to go back and look. I wanted some of those purple panels. I might have ordered some of those. I can't remember. It was a fairly large order, but I think a lot of it was mostly the discontinued elements they were discontinuing. Definitely one of those dark green parts for my. I got the guitar and stuff. Got those. Yeah, I got my first shipment came in. First shipment made it. Second one has not. And bowling has been pretty crazy lately. Not been doing very well. I have been seeing lots of castle stuff out there. Kevin might still be around. I don't know. Kevin is still around. He's probably floating in and out. Played some Texas Hold'em last weekend.
keep some of these handy. These would be good.
Oh yeah. Probably won't have to levitate too high unless there's some big flying.
Get Larry levitating up to a nice and fatal height.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely forgot that. If he forgets
read up on the levitation spell.
Uh-oh.
Because one of the important things, and the reason why I chose it is because I'm like, well, what if I get knocked out if I'm up in the air? Well, no, the levitation spells actually gently lowers you, feather falls you to the ground. So don't get any crazy ideas.
It's not a levitation spell, though. It's boots.
But it's based on the levitation spell. So you need to read up on the levitation spell.
Yeah.
If If he wants to kill a player,
What
he
about-
knows how to kill a player.
Did you get magic boots for Suka?
I did not get magic paw boots for Suka.
Which means Suka will be left defenseless on the ground. Hopefully her bark will be enough. Or her bark.
All right.
Quarter 2. You heading out, Jesse?
Quarter 2, yeah. I think I'm calling it so I can get my double camera thing going, and the new thumbnail, thanks to Kevin Wagner. I've got a nice little D20 dice next to his art and permission to do so. So my new thing going out is going to be see you on the other side.
Okay. You did mean Kevin Hinkle, right? Not Kevin Wagner.
Oh, yeah. Kevin Hinkle.
Okay.
Tale of two. It's
The
a
one and
tale of
only
two
patron.
So just so you know, Jesse,
Dice.
I have them ready to go.
Okay.
Because I heard your complaint last week.
Is that your damage dice?
This is my damage dice.
Oh, my.
They're lined up. They're ready to go.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to think about it. Be like, this
I don't
is
have to think about it, but it's like I have to remember.
You got a lot to remember.
I do. Are my arrows on fire? Is my
Wow.
target hunters marked? You know, so it's like chop, 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 chop. So
Yeah, you should have that all like
that's why I do this.
Is there
Maybe-
anybody in my line of fire?
cue card, like a little marker or
I
something.
mean, I pretty much do. It's just not fast enough
Yeah.
for you, apparently.
Well, it's a lot when we're trying to
I know.
play a game in less than 4 hours. It's all good.
And it's
I mean, I harped on Reed plenty. I mean, like, I'm gonna harp. I don't come across too, like, too. I don't know. Sometimes I'm a little aggressive with my tutorial skills, but it is what it is. So I'll work on it. I hope to get better. I've been playing as a player with Hive, and he's learning everything, asking really, really basic questions. I'm like, wow, we got to go back to the basics here. So you guys are doing okay. Better than okay. Level 9.
I sure hope so. Better than okay. Well, you better go.
Bring your skills because it's time for
My skill set died with my cup.
There we go. Confetti. The dungeon. The Doom Vault.
Oh, yeah. Brick lock. Yep. Oh my, yeah. It's he's trying to outshow everybody else. He's
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And
Do
we'll
that.
see you over on Jesse's Brick Galaxy.
See on the other side.
Version of
And the grass is generally
Critical
greener on that side.
Works.
There it is. Oh, and there he went. And he didn't hit the end stream button, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Cue air horn. I don't have that. I should get that. You need more sound. After tonight, trust me, hopefully there'll be lots of sound. People will be hopefully jealous. Jealous of my flaming sword. Break on through to the other side. Well, if Troy's out, I'll go back to Shatter Spike, and he will be able to do that. He's more proficient at using that Shatter Spike to actually break through things. I'm not very good at that, so. But I guess. Where is it? So we got this. There's 3 hidden things right here. 3 boxes are hidden. That one needs to be. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that on here. I need to move that because that's changed a little bit. So, yeah. So we got about 10 minutes left. Sorry, guys, I didn't build what I was hoping to build, but it happens. We were discussing other things, discussing D&D. I mean, this is kind of Friday Night Bricks. We discuss a little bit of everything. We do critical bricks after this. So the weeks where I'm not doing We don't do D&D. Trust me, these shows do go long. I think the last one went 4.5 hours. So I think what's next Friday? Next Friday. But if it's a week where I might have to do, because as we get close to the holidays, now next week I have to work that Saturday, so next week it will not be going very late. It might be one of the earlier ones. New German restaurant. Cool. Sounds good.
Huh.
So other than that, I mean, Bricklack, what have you been up to, man? What you doing? You've been building. Any building anything exciting these days? They got that one company get any really fancy, cool sets that are to die for these days? I haven't kind of been paying attention. Really haven't been buying too much. They're trying to build building a real house. Oh, that's right. I remember that. Yeah. Well, did you see? I mean, there was something on Instagram where someone was actually building a like an actual Lego room. So they had the studs, the exposed studs, and they are actually they had built Lego panels and they were putting them up, and they used the Technic bricks with the hole and put the screws through the hole to put it into the thing, so it'll be a truly a Lego room. Larry needs to do that with his, but then he'll take all his bins down and do that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Other channels we got. I watch Hauling and Balling on Sunday for sure. There's the Zoom on Monday and Thursday. And Thursday I watch him before I go to watch like Hoosier Bricks and those guys. There's a lot of stuff out there. So there's a bunch. So yeah, Clicking Cliff, yep. Hoosier Bricks. Hauling and Balling does a lot of good stuff on Sunday. They got their 6 o'clock Central, something like that, and they do. Oh, they're good. That's a Pick and Bricks, Cheap Ass, BR, Brick Revolution. So those guys, good show. They've been around for. We're at 292, and I think they're at like 500 and something. So they've been doing this for a few more years than us. They got a nice long show. So I mean, there's lots of stuff out there. You just kind of hit it and see. I'm trying to think how do I even roll. It's just a matter of just kind of typing in Lego shows and getting lucky, or I don't know how many links I got. I think I just have links to a couple of the shows, but not all of them. So, but there's enough out there. I mean, there's lots. I mean, Jang Bricks has been doing some stuff around the holidays, and there's a lot of different stuff. Adora Builds, yep. So there's a lot of them out there. You just kind of stumble upon them. Actually, there's somebody on Instagram. Larry, do you remember which guy that was? There's a guy on Instagram that actually he lists all the shows. He'll say where they are for Instagram stuff. What was it? Trying to think. Think. I don't remember how to pick the ones that are. There's one guy that does list it. I can't think of his name to save my life right now. Let's see if it'll come across the top of my stuff here. Let's see here. I'm gonna find it real quick here before we get off here. Because he was doing it for a while. He listed all the different shows, what platforms they were on for the whole week. Let's see here. And you have so many people, when you follow so many people, it kind of gets tough to find. So let me see what we can do here.
Hey, Polybag Mike, haven't seen you in a minute.
Oh, he's on? Yeah. Well, he was in. Maybe this is it. Brick and Brood. So Brick and Brood has an AFOLs guide. So Brick, BRICKINBROOD on Instagram, and he'll actually go through and it'll actually show you all the different stuff. Let me see if I can actually share the screen here. So we'll present this. So this is kind of this one here. So this one here, like Brick and Brood, he'll list all the stuff, the different days here. And he goes through the whole week. And as you can see, there are plenty of channels out there. Each person's got different stuff. You know, it looks like it's, you know, so yeah. So definitely go out to
Hey, spell that again for me.
Brick, BRICKINBROOD.
All one word. There we go.
Brood, yep.
There it is.
Yep. So yep. So
am I not following this guy?
Yeah. So I think Jesse put me onto him the one night because he was posting that. And so You're right. Let me do that. Mike. That could have probably worked just as easy. Okay. So yep. There you go. So. Robert Esquire was asking. So yeah. So that, I mean, and that's got a lot of shows. I mean, there's a lot out there, different times. You know, I mean, it's constant now. There's some people doing it. I mean, I've been doing this since 2018. So I've been doing this every week. Some have been shortened episodes. I know our Chicago one on Friday last year was a half an hour. My person, Mr. Larry here, was recruited to help voting. So all my action reporters were unavailable to go on the scene. So, you know. You know, had there been fires on the exhibition floor, we would have missed out on showing it live on stream. So, but yeah. Right, so
we're down to under 3 minutes, so I'm gonna.
Yep. Okay.
Go that way.
And I have not updated the video for it, so it's only going to have thumbnails. See you, Larry. So thumbnails for this, the thumbnails for the outgoing video will only probably go through about 28. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. So anybody who has been watching, I'll play an outwards video. I mean, it is a minute and a half, so we got a little bit of time here before I play it. It'll show the thumbnails for all the Critical Brick episodes through 28. We are going into episode 32. To go watch that one over on Jesse's Brick Galaxy, there is a link in the description so that you can actually get over there, because that starts in 2 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and play the out video for that, and we'll see everybody next week. Everybody have a great night. And it's all about the bricks. All about the bricks. Yeah, and so everybody head over there for Critical Bricks, episode 32. And so, yeah, it should be fun. Back to Jesse being the DM, and Wagner has got a new character wizard. So everybody head over there. Everybody have a great week. We'll see you next week for episode 293.